Hello and welcome back to the stream, guys. I had a little bit of trouble starting this game and with my browser. I hope it's fixed now. I basically had to re-download the whole game, and thank God the save games are the yeah are like in the cloud. So hopefully we can just continue. So I start the game and we will see about that. Hopefully the settings are also saved. Oh gosh, this is something that I'm not sure why it happens or happened. It also happened at one point to Baldur's Gate, which was really bad because this game is big as fuck. Okay, that looks really good, yeah. Wait a minute, no, it looks actually not good. Oh, it looks very scuffed. Shit. The hell is that?
Fuck, if they're in there, we go around that way. No.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. Why the heck? I'm not sure, it is not smooth. It's really laggy.
Did you hear that the his prisoner they
The
captured
frame
was the
rate is
Dragon's Claw?
basically in the basement.
And she brought him here? She's gonna get us all killed.
What the hell happens? This is unplayable. Oh gosh. I feel like it's
Hey
still
there,
not good, but I have
I
no
bet
clue why
this is all
that
over.
could be the
We
case.
That man would have to stay.
I mean, it is not, it could not be the hardware by any chance. It is strong enough to it should be more than enough to play this game, at least at high settings, maybe not ultra, but god, what the hell. Okay, so for now let me try to turn off VSync again and see if that's something. No. So let that turned on. I'm not sure. I mean, we go with this. So I wanted to check something else here real quick. I will go with the assist note for this episode because I'm not sure how it, if it works the way I want it to work, and I just don't have the nerve to. Yeah, I just want to proceed, and I'm really
What can I do to help?
I'm unnerved already. Frick, I have to deal with that after the stream. Sorry.
Hey, I put extra security on your brother. No offense, but that dude is the scariest motherfucker I have ever laid eyes on. Like I said, though, no offense.
What's the deal with BlackRock?
Oh, fuck. Don't get me started on BlackRock. You know, ever since research found out that it blocks paranatural stuff, they have just been parading dangerous materials in and out of the fucking quarry. Fucking lab coats, man. Love making my job harder.
Sounds like there's some tension between departments.
Still, at least the quarry's got a good view of the night sky. You know, me and Salvador used to have after-work beers down there.
I think we already went through all of that.
I have to go.
Me too. You're not the only one who's busy, you know.
Okay, so what do we have here? The face of the enemy. Chess goes back to Central Executive to reunite with her brother Dylan. Changed by the Hiss tells Chess to go to Prime Candidate program in the containment sector to discover the ugly truth about the Bureau. Chess agrees, but in truth she plans to go there to look for the slight projector, the object of power Dylan revealed to be the cause of the Hiss invasion. Okay, containment sector. I vaguely can remember when we played last that I had trouble finding the way. I think I have trouble again. Shit.
I wish the executive bathroom hadn't shifted away.
It's very strange
for a
though
shower.
that the game is having trouble like that. I mean, that is not normal.
I can't believe we just let a hiss stroll in here.
And there is no download or something going on in the background. It is literally only this game running right now on my machine, so I'm not sure. But let me double check. And I see that you can see nothing, right? That is not good. Okay, that should be fixed now. Wait a minute. Maybe it has something to do with the oh frick, with the DirectX thingy. This could actually be the case. Let me go real quick back to the tab out of the game. I mean, quit the game and come back to it. What the hell? What? Okay, I have to go completely outside of the game to probably. Okay, let's see. There are starting options. I want to at least try it. Let's see what happens. If I activate it, probably it has to do with the update. Oh man. No, I can't even change it. What the frick? This is annoying, and the game, it worked perfectly fine. My gosh.
Fuck, if they're in there, we go around that way.
But now it looks like it runs a little smoother. Let's see. Look at her eyebrows. What the hell? There's something going on. I'm not sure what it is, but it's not good.
2 squads lost. Christ.
That Pope woman was so talented, she would have found a solution to all this by now.
It's like, look at this texture in the background. There's something is not loading. This is odd. It has to do with the DirectX shit, I guess. But I can't, there's no option to change it. At least I did not find one. It should be in display, right? NVIDIA deal. No, I can't do that. Wait a minute. Probably we have to can reload or trigger some cutscene or something like that.
We need to learn from this. Better emergency procedures.
Let me find
Designated extra
the
points.
elevator. The hell? Now all of a sudden we have outfits. Are you kidding me? Jukebox tokens. Okay, let's see, where do we have to go? probably there. The hell, I swear. Today is not my day. The whole day went wrong. There's something not right. The textures here. This is completely off. Let me reload the game. And if it's not working today, I will have to come back to it. And we skip this episode, I mean, and we are doing it on Monday or so next week, hopefully. I will let the launcher check the game real quick if there is something, probably a problem or an issue that it detects. I'm not sure. Maybe I should restart the launcher real quick. Okay, it's still checking the game. What the hell? Okay, it's almost 75% done with it. Okay, how that looks is probably that I will do the stream next week. Monday is not working the way it should work. I will just wait to see if something, if there's any kind of result from this check. But I don't think I can fix that problem so fast. Okay, it has finished its job. Hopefully something productive came out of it. Well, now. Okay, so let's go to reset default. What the hell? Now it looks... Wait. And it has to do with that one, maybe. No. What's it then? The VSync? This can't be. Okay, whatever.
I should find the others.
Okay, so let's get this over with. Okay, probably we have to get there somehow. And I assume we have to power this thing here. Or probably we are completely wrong, I'm not sure. There's no single word of where the containment sector is. How do I get there? Wait a minute. Okay, I'm completely wrong. Yeah, there it is. I'm dumb. Sorry. Oh gosh. Finally.
To find new prime candidates. The Bureau needs a director. Our future. P6 and P7.
This effect is so cool. Wow, this is cool. Oh gosh, I want to explore everything.
Stepping to the FBC, there's lots to do, there's lots to read, but you don't dash and don't scream much. Let's join the Threshold Kids. Let's join the Threshold Kids.
I can see you're upset, Meg. Why don't you tell Uncle Mr. Bones What's wrong?
I did bad on my clairvoyance test.
You can't ace every test, Meg. You see, everyone has different brains. Some brains can talk to each other. We call this ESP.
ESP?
Some brains can lift objects, like a baseball. Talk about a fly ball, eh, Meg? No interruptions! So who cares if you fail your clairvoyance test? Maybe your brain can throw baseballs, or talk to dead people, or make friends blind. Once we know what your brains can do, we'll know what job to give you. And if your brains are just right, you'll get to sit in the big chair.
What if I don't want the big chair?
What if I don't want the big chair? Everyone wants the big chair, Meg! That's why we're all here. Use those brains to listen for once, or the only chair you'll get in is the one with straps.
Okay, this is definitely not suited for children, bro. What the hell? Oh yeah, right, false. AWE 35 event summary. An unconfirmed threshold manifestation at Cauldron Lake, WA, resulted in a fictional story written by the author Alan Wake, creating an AWE in which reality was altered to match that of the story, though only locally and for limited time. So yeah, that was basically what happened in the first Alan Wake game. Event response. Mr. Kirkland, head of investigations, was alerted on September. Oh, thanks for the follow. 13th, 2010 by ex-Bureau Agent Frank Breaker, CWD, that an AWE event was taking place in Bright Falls, WA, referred to events investigated in 1970, 1976, and 1978. Breaker had received a call from Barry Wheeler, Alan Wake's literary agent, on behalf of Breaker's daughter, Sarah, who's the current sheriff of Bright Falls. A Bureau field team arrived at the site 2 days later, only to confirm that the event was over. Interviews were conducted referred to the 1970 Thomas Zane. Oh, I heard from a colleague of mine that there are two Zanes. One is written with Z and the other one with S, but I'm not sure what that means. But I believe one of them is the alter ego of Alan Wake, or like a doppelganger. Okay, let's continue. 1976, 1978, Odin Anderson, Thor Anderson. Alan Wake was believed to instigator. Eyewitness reports highlight an old light switch, possible object of power that missing. Wake was not found at the scene. Reports claim he dived into the lake, but nobody was recovered in the search. So this is basically the end of Alan Wake 1, I guess, and then the second game kicks in. Yeah. I'm not sure what it is with those textures, and it drives me crazy.
I wish things had gone differently in Ordinary for us. But wishing won't change things.
Ordinary.
Finding the projector
So much
will.
coming together in this one case. A new object of power, something we have not seen before. I mean, coming from me, that's saying something. And the boy, Dylan Faden, prime candidate 6. And the sister as well. Once we catch up with her, but the boy, so much potential. We're talking Northmore level readings here. And I don't want to invoke his name. It's completely different circumstances here. It's remarkable. There was an incident. Yes. We lost a valuable member of our team, yes. Excessive force. Dylan has so much. But he's just a kid. I'll take the blame. He needs some slack. I mean, boys will be boys. He's exceptional and under a lot of stress. Roberts got killed. It's an unfortunate accident, that's all. Marshall needs to realize this. We will make this work. We'll make this work.
Okay, we already know that it not worked out the way he wished it would have. Oh god, what is this? Case 45 HQ 121. Case summary: agent killed during involving codename P6. Oh, okay. Autopsy findings: blunt force injuries of the head and neck, extensive trauma of the abdominal region, lacerations and contusions of the upper and lower torso, fracture of the spinal cord. Okay, so basically he completely tore that person apart. A conclusion of the examination: it was determined that the cause of death was internal bleeding that occurred when the was contorted through his Federal Bureau of Control transcript of conversation. Subject Dylan Faden for review by Dr. Darling, confidential. Note: subject was alone during this outburst. MDF 1752-16. You again? I thought I told you to leave me alone. Why are you showing me this? I can't do anything. Can't you see where I am? Why don't you help me get the fuck out of here? You always show me things I can't do anything about. Stop showing me her. I don't care anymore. And I don't care about you. You both left me here to rot. Fuck off, you bitch. I will dig out my own brains if it means getting rid of you. I don't want you here. Get the fucking message. Subject repeated the phrase fuck off numerous times before being sedated at 1753. He has a pretty bad mouth. I'm not sure what it is with this, those freaking textures. Sorry about that. I have to fix that before the next stream.
Is this what Dylan wanted me to see? It doesn't matter. We need to find that projector.
Okay. And the Twitch app is also not working correct. I mean, oh, that is great. I can't see the chat. So sorry. Okay, what is that? Subject chess fade and oh, we are P7. Eastward movement cause for concern. Oh, okay, this is like our how do you set it? Day tractor. This is our location, our geo whatever profile where we were at which times.
We used to play there all the time. Me and Dylan, and other kids as well. We loved it. This time, I remember, was different. We found a way in, deeper into it, like it had shifted. We went inside, and that's where we found the slide projector.
A dump is a place for lost things. Things that have been thrown away. Did you ever feel that way when you were growing up, Jesse?
What? No. Yes, but that has nothing to do with...
Was there a slide projector at your home when you were small?
No.
Those were before your time, I suppose. But your family did look at photos together, maybe. In one form or the other?
Maybe.
When was this? Can you remember? At parties? Barbecues? How did it make you feel? Did your parents ever show pictures that embarrassed you? Was alcohol ever involved at these parties? Did your parents drink? Did that make you uncomfortable?
No. That's just stupid. Come on. That has nothing to do with this. Nothing.
The slide projector, let me ask you this. As a child, did you ever fantasize about worlds inside pictures? Inside a painting? You know, stepping into a painting, into a hidden world, escaping and finding adventure there, away from your parents.
I don't think so. I don't remember. Maybe. I don't know.
Woohoo, okay. Oh gosh, I'm literally already lost. We have to check downstairs also. Okay, I think on this floor we checked everything, so let's go downstairs.
Wiederhole es. Der Spiegel des Herum des Geräusches.
This is exactly why I listen to ASMR in other languages that I don't understand, that I don't speak. It literally drives me crazy hearing this German blubbering in the background all the time. My brain tries to make sense of it, and this is straining. I mean, it looks cool. It looks really cool, but it makes me sick at the same time. I really like when games do this, and there are a few out there, old jump and run or like adventure games that do stuff like that.
We used to play there all the time.
Oh, more about Bright Falls AWE 35 details. Alice Wake, Mr. Wake's wife, was found during the Bureau investigation. She was interviewed and evaluated. She showed signs of severe mental trauma in the form of memory loss. She was later directed to treatment. It was concluded that she had been trapped in the threshold during its manifestation. Notably, individuals still missing after the Bright Falls event are FBI Special Agent Nightingale and Dr. Emil Hartman, referred to the Creator's Dilemma, and the file RE, the Cauldron Lake Lodge. Bureau researchers believe this event was the result of a forceful perception of subjective reality stemming from Mr. Wake, overlapping in our own. Wake has been flagged as a potential para-utilitarian. See Prime candidate program file for more details. In 2011, a book by Clay Stewart titled The Alan Wake Files was published by Roundabout Press, New York, and Olympia. Agents interviewed Clay Stewart and suspected minor para-utilitarian sensitivity. He was placed under indefinite surveillance. Notes: a monitoring station was established at Cauldron Lake to alert the Bureau of any future activity. Yeah, and this is this station is one of the first places you visit or like walk by in the woods at the beginning of Alan Wake 2. But I believe Control came before Alan Wake 2, right? So this is like already like you can read part of the script or the story. in a previous game, which means that they already had a bigger plan. I mean, yeah, of course they do. Okay, now we have to find this area.
They studied what happened in Ordinary here. That's the place to start looking.
Okay, so straight. Federal Bureau of Control, I see your creepy thief delivery and trace you at that stock. Yeah, like a straight up Dickie stock. Had a color on it and everything. It's been rotting in that box since they packed it up. Go ahead and imagine how that smelled. So don't go whining to me. I wish I got to watch a parade of human teeth. What the hell? Okay, shipping manifesto below the AWE. Inventory list of recovered materials. A hollow sphere, stone-like material, vitrified soil, pieces of various sizes and colors, animal carcass, possibly canine. What does this mean? Rusted metal bucket, leather wallet, aged shotgun cartridge. All materials to go to the investigation sector for further analysis. Really, I'm not digging fighting in this game, but I'm more intrigued by the story. It's like similar to Baldur's Gate.
Dylan and I were both prime candidates. Experiments. Very different ones, sure, but both in a cell of some sort. Am I out of the cell now, or is all this, the house and being a director, just another cell? Who's really in charge here? going back home. Of course we are. It started there, and it's never gone away.
Feel sorry for her. Okay, we can't go there. At least not yet. Okay. That reminds me of Dead Space. The centrifuge, or how it is called in English. Oh man, that was... I plan playing this game again, the remake, because it is good.
There's gotta be a way to rotate these tracks. Maybe there's a control panel nearby. There's gotta be a way to rotate these tracks. Maybe there's a control panel nearby.
Bureau of Control. Guess who just had to inspect an inbound delivery of like 110 tiny little boxes? Me, that's who. And you know what was inside each one? A single human tooth. Fucking cross. Oh yeah, there we go. Sorry, I had to tap out real quick to see if something okay, so Control reminds me a little bit of Half-Life. It is, of course, like on a next level Half-Life, but I have to replay the second part of Half-Life one day. Gosh, how do I change the fire mode again? I have to look it up real quick, sorry. Okay, it was F, for whatever reason. And there are so many games that I still want to play, but my time is so limited. This is really a problem. It's even so limited that I just don't have time watching movies or series. It's really I have to think twice of what I do with my time. I can't understand how people can have multiple, I don't know, for example, streaming services at once and still complaining about I don't know, not having a good amount of shows that they wanna watch. I mean, what the hell? I can't just watch the shows that I want to watch in the first place. Okay, search for the slide projector object of power. This is also why I activated the assist mode here, because I just wanna not rush through the game, but I don't wanna be held back by those fights. I'm actually not here because of the fights, but I'm here because of the story. Altered explanation request. The airplane records summary. The airplane in question has been brought in from private airfield located in the town of Cincinnati. It is suspected to be connected to the AWE. See file for details. It is being evaluated for altered status. The plane is currently being stored in the transit corridor in the containment sector, brought there through the New York subway tunnel special access. For more information on tunnel and links to urban legends, Southern ghost stations, abandoned tracks, and see file for 4521. The plane's black box is currently missing. Is currently being evaluated for, and initial readings have been taken by research team, though no altered status has been detected. Refer to file 912-8371 for full report. I don't know, I just like this kind of story building. Ordinary AWE Stage 1.A Dump Witness Testimonies. The first slide was a room with dirty wallpaper and dolls on a shelf. There were lots of dolls. DF interviewed 2002. So this was our brother, and now we are. The house was empty. No one lived there. We played in there a lot. It was our secret playhouse. JF therapy session 2010. I went to school with Neil. Some kids called him Nosebleed Neil. Note like Neil Hosenberg missing. It was mean. He had asthma. Tom, note likely Tom Barlow missing. And his gang, Freddy, note likely Frederick Botwell missing. Hugo, note no one by this name was found in public records. Bullet him. We brought Neil to the dump to play. DF interviewed 2002. Extrapolated information. Unconfirmed existence of additional slide designation. House.
You're listening to America Overnight, celebrating 29 years, shining a light in the shadows. Thank you for staying with us. Here's our first caller.
Hi. What I'm about to tell you, if they found out, I don't know what would happen.
If who found out, brother?
The men in the suits. They told me it was an industrial accident, but this is something else. Something nobody talks about. Ordinary.
This certainly doesn't sound very ordinary, caller.
No, not ordinary. Ordinary. It's a town. And it wasn't an industrial accident. I mean, that's what they said. But that's bullshit.
Whoa, please watch the language, caller. It may be 2 a.m., but we're still a family show.
I'm sorry. It's just, my brother lived there. They said the town was destroyed, but it wasn't. I went there. The people are gone, but the town's there. It's still there.
So the population of an entire town disappears, yet the town remains. Tell me, was the phrase, "there is no salvation," written anywhere?
I'm not sure.
The same thing happened in Brazil in 23, a village called Hor Verde. More than 600 people just up and left. The government said they were fleeing guerrilla forces, but we know the truth. A mass abduction. As predicted by my regular guest, Dr. Quincy Reagan.
Abduction? You mean aliens? That's bullshit! I know they're lying!
Now I warned you about the language, caller. I'm afraid we're gonna have to cut you off. Good timing, too. It's time for a short break. Hang in there. America Overnight will be right back.
Oh, okay. Information gets more dense. Ordinary AWE 24 event summary. An AWE occurred in the town of Ordinary, caused by an object of power slide projector ID OOP-15, discovered by local children at the dump outside of town. When a specific set of slides are used in the projector, the projected images opened over two other dimensions. Multiple slides were used by the children, resulting in the disappearance of the town's adult population. Neat. Event response on August 30th, 2002. Siblings Dylan Faden, 10 years old, CP6 materials, and Chess Faden, 11 years old, CP7 materials, were playing at the local dump when they found a discarded slide projector COOP-15 case file in Darling Presentations. For details, a team led by Director Trench and Dr. Darling arrived at the site on September 14th. The AWE had ended, but the team found the Faden children, who led them to the slide projector and the slides, which had been burned with the exception of one. Jesse escaped when agents attempted to detain the pair. In total, 17 surviving individuals were found in the town. All of them were brought in for questioning and tests, interviews, and prime candidate program files. Ooh, this is interesting.
There is a curious correlation with the yet unknowable forces intruding upon our world, in the form of altered world events. These forces gravitate toward archetypal objects, a gun, a television, a supposedly haunted house. So clearly humanity affects this process. Our collective unconscious is a map of sorts. We hold the key, but we don't know how to use it. We create these archetypes through everyday life, popular culture, urban legends, but we are observing and influencing a complicated system in action. We can change the likelihood of something being a receptacle for these forces just by thinking about it. But we haven't found a method to control the outcome. And yet, there's something unique in us, in our dreams, in the conceptual reality with power, with our minds. What's the cause and what's the effect? Are we the starting point or just a necessary evil in this? A byproduct, a reflection, a projection? We'll struggle to find the answers to these hard questions, or die trying.
This is very calming to hear. Ordinary AWE Stage 4.A Town Proper Witness Testimonies. Jesse and me followed the dung monkeys to the cave. There was a lot of them. More of the kids from town had joined up. It was really scary. Jess grabbed the projector and we ran as fast as we could. They chased us. I fell and hurt my knee. Jess tried to help me, but the dung monkeys were coming. They were just about to get us. But then Neil showed up. Neil looked like a dog, like a melted dog, but I knew it was him. Neil said a lot of times he didn't like being a boy because Tom just beat him up. I think he liked being a dog. DF interviewed 2002. The projector wouldn't turn off, so he changed the slides to the hand. I heard her immediately. She promised to help JF. Therapy session 2010. Jess said we should call her Polaris. It's because she was doing stars at school. DF interviewed 2002. Extrapolated information. Additional slide designation hand SID 36 as verified and in pure possession. Unconfirmed existence of supernatural entity. Designation Doc Neil. EID 19930. After the game saves the next time, I have to stop the stream for today, because I have to get up early tomorrow. Ordinary AWE Stage 2 Sled Hill Cave witness testimonies. After what happened at school to Mrs. Chester, we started spying in on Tom and saw where they took the projector DF interviewed 2002. Tom and his what the hell does that mean? Troglodytes? Sorry, we're using the Sled Hill Cave as the headquarters. That's where the projector was. They'd been using the temple slide. We called it that, but really it was a broken concrete thing, like a warehouse or a bomb shelter or something very dark. The not mother lived there with her babies, children, I don't know. She was feeding Tom and the others her milk. They were changing into little monsters. We called them dung monkeys. Chair Therapy Session 2010. Extrapolated information. Unconfirmed existence of additional slide designation, temple. Unconfirmed existence of supernatural entity designation, not matter. EID 19928.
Annual evaluation of Dylan Faden, formerly P6, performed by Dr. Carla Vaughn. The questions asked here correspond to the 5th iteration of the Gunner's psychological assessment. Are you ready, Dylan? Let's begin then. In a single word, describe the world around you.
Where's Casper?
Dr. Darling is out of the building today.
He's never out. He didn't want him, did he? He never visits, not since Roberts. To tell Darling it wasn't my fault. I couldn't control it yet, but I can now. I learned. Will you tell him?
In a single word, describe the world around you.
A prison. A cold, empty prison. Not even a poster on the wall.
What is the next number in the sequence 3, 6, 9, 12, 15?
18.
What day is it today?
How the hell would I know? It's not like you give me a calendar.
You find a rabbit in the woods. It is breathing, but not moving. You cannot see any blood. What do?
Leave it.
Expand on that.
It doesn't matter. The rabbit's not real. None of it's real.
What day is it today?
Do you enjoy asking people questions that can't be answered? Is this what gets you up in the morning? What you dreamed of doing as a scared, stupid little girl?
Can you describe a dog to me?
In Ordinary, we had a friend. Nosebleed Neil. And when it all went crazy, you know what I mean. Nosebleed Neil turned into a dog. Or something like a dog.
What day is it tomorrow?
Fuck off! I don't know! There is no calendar! How can I fucking know?
Dylan, calm down.
Fuck you! Fuck you and fuck Casper! Hey, are you watching this, you old fuck? Did you send your bitch because you're too scared of me? Where is Casper?
Security, get a team in here. I need...
Okay. He's hot-blooded. And that's it for today. I really have to go. Sorry for the starting trouble. The troubles at starting the game earlier. it's still I still have to find out what it is. So we will continue with Baldur's Gate 3 next week, Monday. Stay tuned for that if you want to see more about this or that. And yeah, have a lovely weekend. And of course, stay safe as always. Bye bye.